How's it going, guys? It's Tobi here, real quick. Hey, I just want to share this real quick. I'm going to try not to make it long. I know I can't help myself. I'm going to try. Okay, I'm just going to share this real quick. Blessed me this morning in my devotion. John chapter 12, precisely, and 13. I just thought, yeah, how is it there that Jesus, knowing full well his mission, it's very simple. He knew from the get go he was going to die. Yeah, he was coming to the world to die. And then now he's sad about it. Like he's like his heart grieves about it. Gethsemane or Gethsemane, we all pronounce that one different. Nigerians we say Gethsemane, Gethsemane, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, he didn't praise God, take this cup away from me. Well, hold on, bro. But you knew you were gonna die from day one. And you talked about these things over and over and over again. The Son of Man will be lifted up. Even with like full confidence, it tells the Jewish authority in John 2, tear down this temple and I will build it up in 3 days. Like it just seemed like he knew what he was gonna do. He told his disciples many times. They rebuked him, he rebukes them. You know what I'm saying? It was just like no news. So why now are you now like feeling bad or feeling sad and having all this serious emotions towards dying? I thought you knew already from the get-go. And you know what, just reading it, the book of John was very consistent with the hour. You know what I'm saying? They tried to kill him, but they couldn't find him because his hour's not yet come. They carried stones to stone him, but he escaped the crowd because his hour's not yet come. um, you know, and then he finally hits a period. Something happens where Jesus says, dang, my hour has come. It's really interesting, and that's in John 12 when the Greeks came. So the Greeks came in, other nation, not Jewish. We know that Jesus' mission was to the Jew, started off with the Jew, get his disciples in there, do his work there, establish himself as the Messiah, get them to believe in him, appoint his disciple, pour his spirit over into them, and his disciples are the one that would then propel the mission all over the world after he commissioned them, which then brings us into play. So when the Bible says we will do greater works than this, I don't think it's any new miracle that we are gonna do that he hasn't done before, but it's more like we will reach further than he reached while he was on earth. So he was sent to the lordship of Israel. We're sent to the nations. Like, you know that example where the Canaanite woman has for a miracle, and Jesus is like, no, I'm sent to the lordship of Israel, and she was like, and like, you know what I mean, like basically the food for kids you don't give to dogs, and she was like, well, dogs also eat the crumbs of kids. Jesus was moved by her faith, which is why he blessed her. But the point was, I'm sent to Israel, sis. Like, no offense. So that was the old setup. But in the grand mission is that the nations will come and the nations will believe in Jesus and it will go. So I think Jesus actually got to see what he wasn't even meant to see in his lifetime, because that mission was set for his disciples. But then he started seeing the Greeks coming. The Greeks were coming now to say, we want to see Jesus. People that were not, Jews. And then he clocked that, man, my assignment is now finally happening. It's time for me to go back. And then we start seeing his emotion. Because that was at that moment that he then said, oh, my heart is troubled. Father, should I say that I don't go through this? I'm paraphrasing. And then the voice comes up from heaven like a thunderous sound that says, and then Jesus says, Father, glorify your son. And God says, yes, I will glorify you. And the Bible says that everybody heard that voice there. And then we see the last supper. Like, now I'm gonna have my last meal with everybody. Then you see the washing of feet. Then you see him having his last words with them. Then we see him going to Gethsemane for his prayer. You know what I'm saying? Like his last prayer. And then praying again, sweating like blood. Like his emotions and stuff, we start seeing it towards death. Whereas at the start, it was just like, I'm gonna die. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna die. There are 12 days to do work. He told his disciples when they were going to go raise Lazarus from the dead. And while it is daytime, we've got to work. Now, when it's nighttime, we're not going to work. So basically, and he was saying that in response to one of his disciples saying that, Lord, they're about to kill us in Judea. You know they're trying to stone us and they're trying to find you. You want us to go back to Jerusalem and go through Judea. And Jesus is basically saying, bro, I ain't worried about death right now because it's daytime. 12 hours in a day, we got to do work. But now when death comes in, now we can see his emotion. So what does this say? What am I trying to say? Well, how has this blessed me is that Christians, wherever you are, I'm gonna have this for every single person, but I think it's more for our Christian brothers and sisters. Do not get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce, people. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't just stick where you're at. Stay in the moment you are in right now, because it's very easy for us to be looking at the outcome, what we believe God has promised us that we're gonna get, and then we are just waiting for it to happen. And everything that we could be doing right now, we're sulking, we are sad, we're just like, man, like, when am I gonna get it? A big one is for us young people with our who we're gonna marry. I just wish God is just gonna tell me who I'm gonna marry. I wish I would get a dream. I wish I would just see a vision or whatever and stuff. And then all the things you could be doing right now to build your place with God and enjoying your singleness and things like that. We don't have it. We don't see it. We just throw it out of the way. And we're just thinking that when it comes in the future, we'll be okay. Don't get lost in the sauce. Jesus knew what his mission was ahead of time. But I'll get to deal with that when the hour comes. He saw the Greek, he saw that the hours come, then we start seeing his emotion. Enjoy the process. Don't get lost in the destination, guys. I hope this really bless you as it's blessed me. And yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll make myself really accessible with this. I know we've been talking about this YouTube channel or whatever to come up for a while now, but it's been processing. But hopefully, I can keep up with it. You can like, you can comment, and then we can always look for a way to sharpen each other. Don't get lost in the sauce. Enjoy your process. It's like somebody trying to get all the gains and don't want to go through it in the gym. Like, you gotta go through it, fam. All those repetitions and all those things, as heavy as it is, you're gonna see the result later. But you gotta enjoy it. Enjoy it. Or else you're not gonna show up. You're not gonna go to the gym, but you want the results. It doesn't really work that way. Jesus gave us a perfect example. Enjoy, focus, stay in the hour you're in. And then whenever that comes in the future, you can deal with it then. Don't let what you are expecting take away what you should be enjoying now. It's a gift. That's why it's called present. Past is gone. Future will come. The present is here. It's a gift. Enjoy it. Stay blessed.